Hello there, welcome to today's lesson. Today we are going to be talking about caring for the environment, the ways by which we could care for the environment, the things that we do that disrupts the environment, and the things that we do that makes the environment healthy for us. Okay, so now let us talk about what the environment is. So the environment as it is the home for humankind, plants and then animals. It is also the things that surround us. There are basically two types of environment. We have the natural environment and then the artificial environment. So the natural environment is made up of the things that God created. So the natural environment is made up of things created by God. Example of such things include plants, air, stars, animals, soil, water bodies, mountains, and so on. All these come together to make the natural environment. The second type of environment is the artificial environment. So the artificial environment is also made up of things created by mankind. So all the things created by mankind makes up an artificial environment. Example of such things includes cars, buildings, airplanes, radios, television, and so on. Okay, so in the picture right there, you could see example of things that are made up in the artificial environment. So what do we get from the environment? What are the importance of the environment? The first importance of the environment is that we get air from the environment. So the atmosphere that is in the environment provides us with air. It also gives us rain and sunshine. They all come from the atmosphere. Secondly, the water bodies also provide us with water. It also gives us aquatic animals for our food, like fishes. The water bodies, we get fishes from the water bodies too. It also serves as a route for transportation because we sometimes travel on the sea. We also use water for washing, for bathing, cooking, and then cleaning. So these are some of the importance of the water bodies around us. Also, the environment provides us with land, which we could farm or build houses on. Both animals and then human beings live on land. So there are certain activities of mankind that destroys the environment. Let us look at a few of these activities. First and foremost, throwing of waste around, whether on land or in water bodies, destroys the environment. So throwing of waste in water bodies or on land aids in the destruction of the environment. Also, urinating at the wrong places also contributes to the destruction of the environment. Cutting down trees without replacing them is another factor that destroys the environment. When we burn bushes without controlling them, burn of bushes without controlling them is also a factor that destroys the environment. Overgrazing and then catching of fishes with poison are all part of the factors that destroys the environment. So an example right there is kids who are defecating in the open. It's a factor that destroys the environment. So now we know ways by which we can destroy the environment. Let us talk about ways by which we can care for the environment and make it a better place for us. So dumping rubbish in water bodies or unnecessarily on land is going to destroy the environment. So in order to care for the environment, we must quit throwing rubbish in water bodies or on land. We should also keep the air clean and fresh. We must clear weeds around our houses and our school compounds. We must put garbage in garbage bins. We should stop overgrazing, and we must water flowers, plant more trees. We shouldn't be defecating at the wrong places. Whether urinating or defecating, we shouldn't do it at the wrong places. We must also plant more trees, like I said, and then build drainage or gutters for wastewater. And then we must ensure that we practice good farming. So in the picture or the image above right there, you can see the kids planting more trees to help care for the environment. So now we have been able to identify what environment is. We've talked about the natural environment and then the artificial environment, which makes up the two main types of environment. We have also talked about the things that we do to destroy the environment and those ones that help to care for the environment. All right. I hope you learned something today. That will be all for our class today. See you some other time.